What's up? So welcome to a new reading vlog. Welcome to a new reading vlog where hopefully I post this in a timely manner. Yes. So hey, if you're new here, my name is Yari, or Yari, however you want to say it, and we're gonna be reading some books this weekend, at least hopefully. Fingers crossed. Let's see what happens. I don't know. I always plan on like reading like a lot on the weekend because I always have off Saturday, Sunday, and I also have Mondays off. But a lot of the times I end up doing like nothing. So hopefully hopefully this weekend is different. So here we are. So I just wanted to start off this vlog. I left my phone. So it's currently Friday, September 9th. It's 11:42 p.m. Happy birthday, Dad. So, plans for this weekend. So I started, let me put this on this book first. I'm a mess, I'm sorry. So I've already started this book. It is Frozen 2, Forest of Shadows, an original tale by Camilla Benko. So this is supposed to this is supposed to bridge Frozen and Frozen 2. So the stories happens in between both movies. This came out, I feel like this came out the year Frozen 2 came out, but don't quote me on that. It came out in 2019. I think that's accurate. I think this came out before Frozen 2 came out. But I haven't gotten a chance to read it yet. I don't know, this gives me fall Halloween vibes for some strange reason. So I've been waiting to read this in the fall / Halloween season. So yeah, I'm excited to read this. I'm only on chapter 2. But I think I'm gonna, because I took a nap today after work, so I don't think I'm gonna go to sleep like soon. Soon makes me think of zoom, like how I go boom boom boom. I'm on a whole other level right now. I don't know what's wrong with me. Where was I going with that? I don't know what I was saying. I don't remember, so I'm just gonna go with this. Yeah, this is what I've been reading. Here in the back says the past is a way of returning. Oh right, I was gonna say that I'm gonna read, I'm gonna like turn off the lights and whatever and read them, like, because I bought the book on Kindle too, so I could read it while I'm at work, but that didn't happen. But now I can read it in bed in the dark, so that's what's gonna happen. And then my other plans for this weekend, hopefully, is starting 14 Silver into Stars by Bridget Kemmerer. This is the first book in the Forging Silver into Stars series, which is a spin-off series of the Cursebreakers trilogy, which is a Cursed, Dark and Lonely trilogy by Bridget Kemmerer, which I read and I loved. So this follows one of the characters in that series, like one of the side characters. Yeah, one of the side characters. He wasn't a Tycho. He wasn't a main character in the first series, so we're following Tycho in this. I think it's like 5 years after the events of the last book. Available both in Dudley's. I'm excited to get to this. I'm most likely gonna annotate it because I really enjoyed this series. Well, the original series. We'll see what happens. But yeah, those are my plans for this weekend. But also, I got my copy today in the mail of The American Roommate Experiments by Elena Adamas. This is just staring at me now. I don't think I'm gonna read this weekend, but you never know. We'll see what happens. So those are my plans. And yeah, let's get this vlog started. Let's get it started. Let's get it. What? Whatever. I'll talk to you guys later. Hey, still update. Okay, it's Sunday, September 11th. It's 11:28 p.m. And I do remember when I started this vlog, was it on Friday? I don't remember. Anyways, I've been reading Forging Silver into Stars with Rachel Kimmerer. That was the book I was reading, Forest of Shadows. I haven't made any progress in that, so there's that. But I am now on page 190. I'm about to start chapter 20, and basically, I'm enjoying this so far. I'm really liking it so far. We follow 3 characters. Tycho, who was in the original, well, he was introduced in book 2 of the Cursebreakers trilogy, which was A Heart So Fierce and Broken. So we follow him, and we follow 2 other characters. We follow Jax, who is a blacksmith. Well, his dad is a blacksmith, and he's like his apprentice, but his dad is a drunk. So Jax does most of the work. He's also missing, he had an accident, and he's missing one of his feet. So he had to get one of his feet amputated. We also follow Callan, who she is trying to save the bakery, her family's bakery, and she also has a little sister named Nora, which I love. She's so I think she's 12, and she's so funny. I love her. Okay, so what's happening, like the plots of this is that, if you don't know from the original series, so basically the people of So Shallow don't like King Gray because he has magic, and magic hasn't always been in So Shallow. So they're like, oh, we don't like that, so we don't like him. So we don't want him to be king. And then there's rumors going around about like how horrible he is. So there is like an uprising happening where people want to take down Gray and Leomara because they don't agree with the whole magic situation. So yeah, that's like the main plot point. We've also been introduced to these 2 other characters, and one of them I'm like, I don't know how I feel about him. Like I legit, I think he's gaslighting me. I think he's gaslighting me and Callan, because I'm like, he says things in a way where it's like it seems believable, but like some of the things, because I read the original series, I'm like, I know that isn't true. But I'm like, do you believe it's true? Because if he believes it's true, and he thinks he's doing the right thing, then I don't think he's a bad guy. But if he's just lying, then he is the bad guy. So I don't know what's happening. But I'm excited to continue reading this and figure out where his loyalties do lie, and if he truly does feel that Gray is a horrible human being, as well as Tycho. He doesn't like Tycho as well. But yeah, I'm excited to see like what else goes on. And yeah, also we got some like scenes with the characters from the original series, so like Gray, Leomara, Ren, and Harper, and I love those scenes. I love getting to see those characters again. And I want to say something, but it's a spoiler for the original series. So if you haven't read the original series, spoiler, okay, I'm gonna hold this up once I put it down. I mean, I already said some spoilers, like the fact that Gray is king. It's impossible to like speak about this book without saying any kind of spoilers for the original trilogy, so I'm just gonna say it whatever. Gray and Liamara's daughter, she's so cute. I've only read like one scene with her, but I'm like, she's adorable. I love her. Yeah, so there's that. But yeah, I'm watching some reading sprints. Once they start doing more sprints, I'm gonna keep reading, and I'm excited to like get more into this and get to know more about these new characters that we're following. So yep, that's the update. Hey, it's now Sunday, September 18th, 1:25 a.m. Basically, for a good portion of Saturday, the 17th, I was focusing on reading as much of Forging Silver into Cursebreakers, and I just finished this book. I gave it 4 stars on Goodreads, but it's like a 4.5. It was really good. I really enjoyed it. Really had a fun time being back in Emberfall and Still Shallow and seeing characters from the original trilogy, the Cursebreakers trilogy. So much fun seeing those characters again, and it was so much fun meeting new characters and seeing new relationships and friendships form. Yes. And one thing I want to say, little Senna, Gray's and Liamara's daughter, she's so cute. I love her. Tycho, yeah, it was fun, like just like learning more about him, being in his point of view in this story, because he was in the original trilogy. So it was good, like getting to know him more and seeing his a little romance brew in this book. I did really like Jax and Callan, which Jax is the forager, yeah, and Callan, she runs a bakery, her family's bakery. Now she has a little sister, Nora, who's like I think 12. I love her personality too. I just love the children. Plot wise, with the whole, I don't want to say too much because I don't know. Plot wise, with everything that's going on with the people of Still Shallow not being comfortable that Gray has magic, and then this little group of like rebels called the, what are they called? It's late. Called the Lightbringers. It was very that whole plotline was very interesting, and seeing like everyone trying to figure out what they were up to, and then the other certain characters trying to figure out what they were up to, because some people were acting sketchy. But like that whole plot line with the Lightbringers, and the issues that they have with Gray. I'm trying to say it was very big, so I don't spoil anything. But yeah, that whole plot line was very interesting. And yeah, I don't know what else I can say about it without spoiling anything. So yeah, I really enjoyed this. I'm so glad that I finally got to this, and I can't wait for the next book to come out and continue on in this world and with these characters and see what happens next. So yep, so there's that. I'm gonna continue this vlog for Sunday and then Monday as well, because I don't work Mondays, and I'm gonna try and read these next 2 days as much as I can, but I'll talk to you guys more about that in the morning once I've gotten some sleep, because I'm tired. So I'll talk to you guys in the morning or in the afternoon. Who knows when I'm gonna wake up, honestly. Hey, long time no update. So it's Monday, September 26th. It's 3:08 p.m. and Feather and Flame. Okay, so Feather and Flame by Olivia Blackburn. This is the second book in the Queen's Console series. I'm currently on page 94. I'm in the middle of a very long chapter. But I'm really enjoying this so far. I think I'm enjoying this more than I liked the first book, Rebel Rose, which was a continuation of Beauty and the Beast. This is the continuation of Mulan. Okay, first off, I am 94 pages in, and I don't know if you can see, I have so many annotations already, and I'm like, I'm in trouble. Also, this book is stressing me out because all I want is for Mulan and Shang to be together, and they're having difficulties. I'll just say that. But I have high hopes and I feel like it's gonna work out. But yeah, I'm a little stressed out because of that. So basically, yeah, this is the continuation of Mulan. Oh, also, I was curious to see how if they're gonna include what happened in Mulan 2, and they kind of did, kind of didn't. So they include some of the plot of Mulan 2, but not all of it. So basically, if you guys have seen Mulan 2, spoiler alert if you haven't seen Mulan 2, but the emperor has 3 daughters, and basically in this book, you know from the synopsis, okay, yeah, you know from the synopsis that Mulan is going to be the emperor's heir. He names her as his heir. So going into it, I was like, but he has 3 daughters, so what's going on with that? So because I knew that from Mulan 2. So basically, they say that the emperor's 3 daughters chose to marry commoners, so they gave up their claim to the throne. So he had to name a new heir. He named Mulan as his heir. But then there's other things that happen in the movie in Mulan 2 that they are not including in this. Again, spoiler alert for Mulan 2 if you haven't seen this. In Mulan 2, Shang and Mulan are engaged right at the beginning of the movie, if I'm remembering correctly. So in this, they're not engaged, they're not even in a relationship at this point. That's why it's stressing me out there, what's going on with them, because I just want them to be together. But yeah, it's interesting seeing like what Olivia Blackburn decided to include from Mulan 2 and what not to include. Also, I'm a little upset because I don't know if these characters will pop in like later on in the book, but so far no Mushu, which is just like, why? There's no Mushu, there's no Cricket, and oh, the 3 guys from they were in the military with Mulan, they haven't been mentioned yet. So I'm interested to see if these characters do pop up later on in the books, because I feel like they have to be, right? I mean, I feel like those characters were very like important in the original Mulan movie, so I need these characters. But we'll see what happens. And yeah, so far, story plot wise, I'm enjoying this so far, and I'm interested to see like where it goes on, and where if you've read the first book, where the Queen's Council comes into this book. So yeah, that's my update for now. I'm gonna keep reading in a bit, and if I have any more updates, I'll let you guys know. So it's been a minute. I am here to wrap up this vlog. Finally. Ignore my hair, it's still a little bit wet. I just washed it. So yeah, I'm here to wrap up this vlog. It is interesting. I updated my phone. Oh, okay. It's Sunday, October 2nd. It's 10:16 p.m. And I finally today finished Feather and Flame by Olivia Blackburn, the second book in the Queen's Console series, which the first book being Rebel Rose by Emma Thorold. I still don't know how to pronounce her last name. Sorry. But yeah. So the second book in the series, the Queen's Console series. So this follows Mulan after the events of the movie Mulan. So basically what happens is that well, first off, she has created this an all-women militia group. I don't know if that's redundant saying a militia group. She has an all-female militia she created. And basically at the start of the book, you learn a little bit of like what she's been up to, and then you find out that Shang comes to her village, and and he's like, oh, we need to go to the Imperial City because the Emperor has summoned you. He has something he has to tell you, but Shang doesn't know what it is. So Mulan and Shang go to the Imperial City. They go to the palace, and there the Emperor tells Mulan that because his 3 daughters married commoners and they gave up their claim to the throne, he is naming Mulan as his heir. So yeah. So thoughts. I don't know what. Okay, yeah. So thoughts. I enjoyed this more than I did the first book, Rebel Rose, which, by the way, this is the continuation of Beauty and the Beast. So yeah, I liked Feather and Flame more than I did Rebel Rose. There were so many like really good lines, I feel like, in this, and then there were also a lot of cute moments between Mulan and Shang. Not a lot, but like there were a few. Because one of the complaints I had about Rebel Rose is the fact that we didn't get a lot of interactions between Belle and Beast, which just like I found that weird. And I've read like other people's reviews and they felt the same, that it was like a little weird that for most of the book of Rebel Rose, the Beast isn't even there. But then again, this series is focusing on like the females. But anyways, yeah, there was a few like cute scenes between Mulan and Shang. Plot wise, that was really good. It had a really good pace, and it was interesting learning a little bit more about the Queen's Console. I'm still a little bit confused as to exactly how the Queen Console works. So book 3, which will focus on Jasmine, I'm interested to see, like, to learn even more, hopefully, in that book more about the Queen's Console and how exactly I don't know how they work, how they like choose who they're gonna help out. So okay, a little bit about the Queen's Console, like what they are. I don't know if this is a spoiler. Okay, all I'll say about the Queen's Console is that it's even interesting to say the Queen's Console, they manifest themselves in whatever way that the Queen, Empress, Sultana, whatever, needs them. And they basically are helping out they're basically helping out these Disney princesses, I guess, come into like their new roles. So the Queen's Council just they help them out, whoever the main character protagonist is in the book. Hope that makes sense. Yeah, the Queen's Council helps them out. What else? Okay, one of the things I did not like about this book is that there was no Mushu, there was no cricket, and there's something else about a character that I'm not gonna go into because there'll be a spoiler. But what I will say, I didn't like that happened, but I feel like it was important to the plot, so I guess. But yeah, Mulan and Shang, super cute. Yeah, I think that's all I have to say. If I have any more thoughts, whenever I do this will be for my full wrap, so whenever I do my full wrap up, maybe I'll like go a little bit more detail about thoughts. But overall, I gave this 3 stars, but it's more like a 3.5 stars compared to this, where I gave this also 3 stars, but this is more of a 2.5. But yeah, I'm excited to for the next book to come out, the Jasmine book. It has no title, no cover. Yet we don't have any details about it, but I'm excited to get to that and just like learn more about what this series is about. And yeah, like I said, learn more about the Queen's Council in general. Also, I just need to come, which now reading to the first 2 books in the series, I know now this isn't about romance. Even though like a lot of the times like Disney princess movies are very focused on the romance aspect, these books are not focused on the romance aspect, which actually I feel like it's better because it focuses on it focuses on strong women and becoming strong women and like coming into yourself and believing in yourself and all that good stuff. So going to the 3rd book, I'm excited to see Jasmine go through the journey, which I feel like I don't know anything about the 3rd book. I'm just saying I don't know if like her dad's gonna die and then she's gonna have to become a sultana. I think that's the female equivalent of a sultan and learn to come into the role, and this probably is going to be like some sort of war, I'm guessing, or not like war, but like somebody trying to go against her becoming the sultana. And there's going to be some sort of, you know, political thing going on. That's what I'm saying. Okay, so that's all I have to say. If you've read these books or any of these books, let me know down below what your thoughts were about it, or if you're interested in reading this series. But yeah, that's all I have for you guys for this reading vlog. I hope you enjoyed it. I don't know what's in this vlog, honestly, but I hope you enjoyed it. And so if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up so I can work on a post on here. And if you would like, you can subscribe to become a member of a little family here on Yari Hearts Books, and I'll catch you guys here next time. Bye.